Hey everybody, it's Mrs. C from the Fountaindale Public Library here to tell you about a really cool book I read called Bob by Wendy Mass and Rebecca Stead. It is for 3rd through 5th grades, 8 to 12 years old. The Lexile on it is $5.90. It's about 200 pages. It's a quick read. You can find it on Overdrive. It's on the cloud. And it's also available as physical book, which you can now get if you place it on hold and you can pick it up through our drive-through if it's available. So it's a really magical book. It's written by these two authors who take turns writing from the perspective of the two main characters, Bob and Livy. Now, Livy lives in the United States, and her mother is from Australia. So when she was 5, she went for a visit to see her grandmother, and she stayed with her grandmother for a month. And now she's 11, and they're back for another visit, and it's been about 5 years. And she really doesn't remember very much, which is very disturbing for her grandmother and her mom. And so, when they get there, it's a little awkward, and they're talking, and she's not remembering much, but she's kind of remembering this wrong chicken, this weird chicken. So she asks her grandmother, "Do you have chickens?" And her grandmother's like, "Oh yeah, I've got chickens. They're out in the yard. They're different chickens, but yeah, we still got chickens." So they go out to the yard, and that's not right. So they go back in the house, and she's kind of remembering that there was something really important that she's forgetting about. And she realizes that she's holding this pawn in her hand from chess. And it becomes important later. And she says to her grandmother, "Is there a second floor?" And her grandmother's like, yeah, there's a second floor. And her mom's like, "Well, I'm all excited. You stayed in the room that used to be my room." And so she's like, "Let's go see it." And Livy kind of thinking to herself, "Oh, I need to go up there by myself." So she runs up the stairs, and by the time she gets to the end of the house, she realizes that she's running. And she's, "Why am I running?" She opens the door to the room, and she immediately remembers the closet. So she goes straight for the closet. Now, it's a weird closet. It's like a half door. And she opens the closet door. It's pitch black. She knows exactly where the string is to turn the light on. She turns the light on. And this is what she sees. She sees shelves loaded with boxes and comic books that are, fallen down. She sees some clothes hanging, including some dresses that are way too small, and a sequins tutu. She sees a Lego pirate ship, and she also sees a dictionary, a thick dictionary on the floor. And standing on top of the dictionary is a small green zombie in a chicken suit. This is Bob. And Bob looks at her up and down and rubs his eyes because he's been in the dark, and he says, "Ah, you're back. It took you long enough." All right. Bob. I don't know what Bob is. And that's pretty much the book. Now, apparently Livy has made a promise to Bob that she's going to help him find his way home. He can't remember anything either. He doesn't know where he's from. But she made this promise to him. And now, as you're reading the book, all the mystery is slowly unraveling of who Bob is and what's going on, and this promise that she made. And it's really fun to kind of unravel the mystery with Livy as you're reading. I really cannot tell you how much I enjoyed this book. It's probably one of the best reads for kids that I've done in the last few years. It's got this super magical ending that ties everything together. And the illustrations in it are just beautiful. There aren't a ton, but they really pull the story together, especially the very last illustration. It's very poignant. It's going to make you think a little bit. I really enjoyed this. I think reading it with your kids, parents, would be a lot of fun too. You can listen to it as well. Like I said, it's available in quite a few formats. And I can't recommend it enough. It was really, really, really magical. It's called Bob. It's by Wendy Mass and Rebecca Stead. And thank you for inviting me over. And I hope to see you guys very, very soon. Bye-bye.